Hola, venidos. ¿Cómo estamos? Welcome to Mel's Magic Official. I'm Magic Mel. This is Charles. And I gave Pink Flamingo a name. His name is Murphy. Don't ask me why. Welcome to episode 11 of season 12. And today is the 11th of January. And it is the new moon in Capricorn. It's been a while. Let's dive right in. I'm going to pull a reading for you. First new moon of the year. I hope you spend some time reflecting what your intentions are for the new year and for this new moon, because honestly, guys, it's very powerful to work with the cycles of the moon. We don't realize how affected we are by these cosmic rhythms. I mean, okay, us females, especially, like, our water, our body is like a tide. So it regulates our entire cycle. And it's just a beautiful thing to synchronize, to tune yourself to something bigger, to realize that we are part of this cosmic rhythm. So if you're so inclined, take pen and paper out and set some intentions. Talk to the moon, Archangel Haniel. Be out there and bathe a bit in the moonlight if you can, if you're able to access outdoors. If not, it's all good. What counts is the intention to connect, for you to build a personal relationship with all of these things. It is all about you, and it is all about relationships. Okay, I'm not going to give you a sermon. Let's pull a reading. What should we do? Let's be traditional for a change. Let's use, oh wow, right at the bottom, just picked it up, is the Wheel of Fortune. This is an auspicious sign, guys. And actually, it's true. We are coming out of a 7-year heavy karmic cycle. It's been heavy, no? So what goes up goes down, what goes down goes up. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning to Fortuna. 2024 is also the 8. Prosperity, abundance is already here. Just gotta tune into it. Wow. So, oh, and I have an angel card in here too. Magic Mail. Mama Saya, I'm connecting with your Aska team, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. I've got my spiel. No, angels, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, and ancestors. Oh my god. And with your higher self, Mama Saya. What have you. How about this? What are you invited to release with this new moon in Capricorn energy? How about that? We're never forced to do anything, but we are invited by the environmental energies to go a certain direction, to flow with the energy. Gosh, I gotta set my computer to that it doesn't like shut off when I don't touch the screen. Forgive me, guys. Magic Mel is learning all the digital stuff now too, but that's another theme. Okay, actually, this came out in the reverse. Okay, so I'll show it to you upright. What's this? Queen of Cups. In episode 10, we spoke about you connecting to your source, to the essence of love that you really are, and to nourish yourself in such a way that your cup literally overflows, that you're able to give unconditionally, in a codependent way, in a non-manipulative way, because you are full from the inside. The Queen of Cups is that aspect of you. It's love, yeah? The cup of emotion. This came out in the reverse. So perhaps you've been struggling to fill your own cup. And the new moon in Capricorn is inviting you to love yourself, to nurture yourself, to connect with the Queen of Cups, to even ask her. Connect with your own inner Queen of Cups. And ask her for guidance. How can I nourish myself better? What do I need to feel fulfilled? To allow my emotions to flow. You know that stuck emotions cause a lot of havoc in our system. And our invitation in this lifetime is really to get out of our own way and to be more of a conduit of energies and of love, to unblock ourselves. So How about connecting with your inner Queen of Cups and asking her? You can do it with journaling. You can do it by going inwards in meditation and setting that intention. The intention being, I'd like to connect with our own Queen of Cups and see what guidance she gives you through intuitive messages. Or work with me. I can help you with that, remember. However, the intention of connecting with your Queen of Cups. In what ways have you been disconnected? In what ways have you blocked your flow of emotions? In what ways have you not nurtured yourself? How can you use this new moon to set the intention to nurture yourself better? The Queen of Cups is inviting you to do that. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. You know, all of these cards, there are different aspects of us. All of creation is a different aspect of divine source. Okay, you are a unique spark of divine creation, and we all need each other because we all are different aspects of this creation. So we are an ecosystem. So just like the cards, they reflect different energies and different aspects of you. Okay, so connect with your Queen of Cups. What's your present energy with this new moon? What is the environmental energy that you can work with this full moon in Capricorn? What? Do you like my poncho? I love ponchos. What was my question? What is the environmental energy around you that you can work with this full moon? New moon in Capricorn. Four of Wands. I'm going to go a little bit easier with these readings and more in depth. How about that? What do you think? Let me know in the comments box. I don't want to rush through things anymore. That's also part of my personal intentions, to really be present and to flow. Wow. So the environmental energy of the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is all about solid foundation. There's a couple in there celebrating. The environmental energy is encouraging you to continue building your own solid foundation from the inside. So self-care practices, what nourishes you, what gives you a sense of structure that helps you balance your masculine and feminine energies. Do you need to incorporate more rest? Do you need to incorporate more time, more playtime, more time to actually do the things that you really want to do and really enjoy doing? Because remember, your energy affects everything. So when you're joyful, when you're having fun, you don't realize how much impact you have on the collective and on other people. So in what ways can you set up, practice, build a foundation, a routine for you that is guided towards self-care and self-love? Obviously that leaves flexibility, but what nurtures you? How can you build up this foundation? Because your inner foundation is everything. From there, we can create beautiful things in the outside, because the outside, as within, so without, the outside is a reflection of what we carry inside. So if your inner temple is solid, full of love, self-love, if you hold that frequency, then you can receive and give love better. Then your outer relationships will flow easier. But we gotta nurture and tend to that inner foundation first. Are you incorporating enough self-reflection time? Time to journal, time to dialogue with yourself, time to just listen. You know, nowadays my intention with my meditations is to really just listen, because my monkey mind goes all havoc into hamster wheel mode. So I intentionally set time to just listen and see what comes in, to be receptive in yin mode. Yeah. And also this card invites you to reflect on, what does success even mean to you? Because we've been fed this false paradigm of the old matrix where our success or successful life depends on all of these linear accolades. No, you gotta go to school, you gotta get married at a certain age, you gotta achieve this and that. But what does success even mean to you? It's so personal. It has to do with your own values. And a fulfilled life really depends on you being in alignment with those values, which are not determined by the external. It's time for us to all look within. What is inside us? What wants to be expressed? What serves you personally? So what does this Four of Wands celebration, unity, solid foundation look like for you? What does it mean for you? Again, tying back with the theme of self-love of past episode. Does self-love mean you need to spend more time to dialogue with your feminine and masculine, or does it mean to literally celebrate more outside with all of our phases? So what is relevant and necessary for you right at this point in time? The environmental energies helping you to set up these foundations from the inside out. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Okay. So, what is your current challenge? I don't like to use the word obstacle because everything can serve us. So challenge is slightly more, feels more empowering to me. What's your current challenge with this new moon, Capricorn? Are you Capricorn? I need to look that stuff up. I mean, I'm not an astrologer, guys, so I'm not very good with horoscopes. I find them amusing to read because there's obviously a lot of stereotypes. But it's always interesting. I actually prefer more human design. Have you checked your human design? It's super useful. Like, it helped me a lot understand how I actually operate. Yeah, energetically. Look it up, human design. So what is your current challenge with this new moon in Capricornio posture? What is your challenge? Talking about challenge. Five of Wands is all about petty arguments and what looks like, you can see here, it's more like a struggle. So your challenge and opportunity is to focus on your inner foundation. Try not to get so engrossed or lost in the external dramas. Linking you with self-care. What are you nourishing yourself with? What kind of narratives? What kind of information? We easily get sucked into other people's drama or sucked into these negative narratives that are being played out in the world that are, making us more fearful, more aggressive, more hateful. The mainstream media. I always encourage you here to use your own discernment, to trust yourself, to be able to decide what serves you, what nourishes you, and what doesn't. So you avoid losing your energy and attention in petty things, in things that actually are just distracting you and are pulling you out of your center. So how can you avoid drama? How can you transmute your perspective from one of competition, maybe also, into one of collaboration? Often we get lost in a sense of competition when we don't feel confident in our own capabilities, when we're not connected to our own self-worth and uniqueness. There's like a gazillion tarot readers, a gazillion coaches. I don't feel competition personally because there's no one like me. So I'm going to do it my way. Yeah, they resonated with or not. It's all good. There's no competition per se. Or maybe if I look at other people that inspire me, okay, I want to do better, but it's not like, it doesn't make me feel insecure anymore. So if you do feel a sense of competition, remember, everything serves you. What does that feeling tell you about your own belief about yourself? Do you feel less worthy? Do you feel not good enough? And then how can you transmute that? That's an opportunity and that's a challenge. Beautiful one, no? So take care of your energy. Watch out who you let into your space. Do relationships or certain habits or situation add more drama or more peace to your life? Remember that your biggest asset is your energy and your peace of mind. Because from your centeredness, and your peaceful presence, you are embodying more peace on this planet. So yes, it is all about you. Spend some time to reflect. Huh? What else? What does your soul want you to know? I like that question. Are we recording? Yes, we are. What is your soul? Can you see the fire? No, you can't see it. I put a fire on because it like really got cold all of a sudden. What does your soul want you to know? Message of your soul directly. You in Capricorn. That was that, yeah. Soul has bigger picture, eagle eye vision. So it's good to remember the bigger picture. Have peripheral vision, not get sucked into tunnel vision. What does your soul want you to know? Thank you so much, dear spirit team. Your soul wants you to know that this is a time to practice and learn how to balance your energy. There might be a lot on your plate, no? But maybe it's not even about what's on your plate, but how you deal with things. Like what energy do you bring to your tasks? For example, I just recorded episode 10. And usually I would jump right in and record episode 11. But I checked in with myself. I'm like, okay, what does my body need? Body was like, I'm freezing, put on the fire. I said, okay, put on the fire, put on the poncho, to be present with the needs of our body in the moment will help us flow more, will help us balance our energy. And I'm still recording, yeah? So it's more the quality of the energy that you bring to your tasks and to situations. How can you learn to dance more with the energy, It is more of a dance. When we practice being more allowing and more playful, trust me, a lot of that weight that we impose on ourselves, things just feel lighter. To remind ourselves that life is a dance of different energies. And you got this. It's an eternal dance also because look, infinity sign here. So there are adventures calling in the background. But everything depends on how you balance yourself. And this guy is also I see it as reminding you that don't take things too make it too heavy, You can lighten up any task, even cleaning. I'm the kind of person who I would just tense up. I'm like, okay, take everything really seriously. And when I tense up, I stop breathing. And then I wonder why I get so tired. Cleaning tasks. I remember Mrs. Doubtfire, make it easy, move, flow more. Don't be so rigid in your body, I'm telling myself. But maybe you can apply something like that too. It's not so much about the task, but how you approach it. With what energy? Lightness or tightness or constriction. Yeah? How's your breathing? Perhaps you also could incorporate some more intentional breathing time to really be conscious of how your breath is. Is it super shallow and constricted, or is it deep and nourishing? Perhaps you need to put on some music. Hey, why not? Music is really a game changer. So how can you dance more with the energies? And know that, look, it's also about pentacles, no? That the abundance it's possible for us to manifest more effortlessly from a more joyful state, from ease, effortless ease, Deepak Chopra always says, no? How about installing that new program and that belief, practicing that belief, that we don't have to force things, that we can enjoy creating from joy, be in joy. Okay, that's the message of your soul. ¿Qué más? Okay. Well, we might as well. From where you are right now, what are you pulling in? What energy are you pulling in? That's more of a mind question because our mind always wants to know what's coming next. What comes next depends on what you're creating in the moment. Nothing is set in stone. And it's very important for us to realize that these doomsday timelines only happen if we focus and fixate on that. No, we've got to shake ourselves free. The present moment has all possibilities. What are we choosing with our choices, with our actions, with our energy? We want to create a new earth. Well, what does that require? What energy? What actions? Nothing is set in stone. We're creating everything at each moment. So anyway, what's your incoming energy with this new moon in Capricorn? Thank you so much. I still want to pull some oracle cards for you. It's going to be a bit long. It's okay. We're going to do less is more with Magic Mel this season, but to let you know that I do plan to pull these readings on Wednesdays, so you can also have a bit of a framework. Ooh, you're pulling in the energy of the Chariot. Look at him. In this case, it's a he, but it's not gender specific. The Chariot is you being in your center, knowing how to drive your lightness and your darkness, because we need both. You know, if it's all like light, that's just polarizing things. I like to remind you that the dark, meaning, well, the instinctual self, our darker drives, but also like our perceived misfortunes and struggle all serve us. There literally is no light without dark, even in the environment, no? So balancing light and dark, balancing yin and yang, masculine, feminine, and being at the center of it, knowing how to drive the, what do you call this thing? The cart, so to speak, not being pulled too much in one direction or the other, being at the center of it. And I feel that is the key word here, centeredness. Staying in your center, learning to stay in your center, not being swayed too much by your own emotions, by your own reaction to things. Knowing that the bad, so-called bad, can serve you just as much as the good, that there's no real joy if you haven't perceived or felt or experienced grief and loss. Yeah? You are at the center of this and you know how to drive it. And you're ready to like go and explore, get out of your castle and explore new adventures, new enterprises from your center and from your awareness of light and dark. And the Chariot is coming to you for you to drive it. How about that? You are in the driver's seat now. Your soul is in the driver's seat. The Chariot is also this notion that we have integrated the ego to the soul, to the divine will. We're not no longer like working in that separate state coming from fear. I see it also as a sign of service. Being in your center, perhaps you will be more inclined to serve the collective from your personal centeredness and individuality, from your overflowing cup. Remember, Queen of Cups. So how about that? A lot of things to focus on, guys. Yeah? The Queen of Cups, building your inner foundation, avoiding drama within yourself and outside, staying in your center, balancing your energies, and literally the epitome of centeredness. You making your own decisions in alignment with your soul's calling, with your higher guidance, your inner guidance, being sovereign in your actions, in your responses, in the way you lead your life. Okay? So that was your little reading. I had a technical glitch, I got to paste it together. Let's pull one Moonology Oracle card, yeah? Because it's the new moon in Capricorn. Vamos allá. Connecting with your Aska team. And Archangel Haniel, extra message please for you. Yes, you. What message do you have for this new moon in Capricorn? Any additional message of guidance? We really appreciate you. Wow, okay, got 3 cards out. Wow, talking about, remember building the inner foundation? Just a reminder, you should know that by now, no? You are good enough. So whatever you want to emprender, whatever you want to start, share, you know, we always have this little sneaky voice of self-doubt coming up, like little devil. Like, are you sure you're ready? Are you sure who are you to know? Who are you to produce this? Who are you? Like, That's just, call it the devil. That's just temptation talking. You are good enough. So whatever you want to do, creative project, and you've been doubting yourself, leave the doubt behind. That's really like, it's not coming from your higher self. It's not coming from your soul. Your soul knows that you're good enough. You just got to believe it and act accordingly. Next. Bring love into the situation. I told you, sometimes it's not about what the task is, but how you approach it. Like, what energy are you coming from? Can you recenter yourself first? Maybe step away, connect with yourself, and bring the energy that you want to see reflected into the situation, you as the activator. Or perhaps there's a situation also that requires some resolution or some forgiveness. Can you come from that higher state? Higher, I only mean in terms of frequency, of love, of compassion, and bring that love into the situation. Okay, and know that that's enough. It's you doing your best. And take time to breathe out. Did we talk about this? How's your breathing? More relaxing, more allowing, more trusting, more centeredness. Inhale, exhale. Don't hold your breath. Trust that you don't need to hold the breath in. That everything is part of this cycle, no? Because the breath is also a reflection of our energy. Maybe you're scared to give out. You hold things or love or feelings within you. You're scared to release it. The breath will reflect that, no? So, it's my cat Pancho. When you meditate or when you focus on your breathing, see and observe how your breath is flowing. And when you go about your tasks, bring some presence, some bodyfulness. I don't like the word mindfulness, but some observing to your breath. Are you constricting or are you allowing? Is your breath deep in and out, giving, receiving to yourself? Is it nourishing? Put some intention to that, wow? So, this was a beautiful new moon in Capricorn read on the 11th of January. I hope you guys are doing well. Drop me a comment in the comments box, guys. Come on. I want to hear from you too. And I'm happy to have you here. You know that. I appreciate every one of you. You know that I'm a coach. Actually, I don't even know. I don't like the word coach so much. I'm more of a spiritual guide. And I can hold a certain frequency in the containers I provide in our interactions. So if you're interested in working with me, email me. If you want to form part of our tribe, Mel's Magic Love Rebel Tribe, join us on Patreon, where you can support Mel's Magic Official, the channel, directly, and I give extra content, Monday Oracle readings, and TGIF energy updates on my Patreon channel. Okay, guys? Details in the description box below. See you for the next episode 12, final episode of this season, super soon. I love you. Charles and Murphy also. Ciao.